Hey everybody, it's Tuesday, so it's my turn to lead the devotion. So I'm glad to be able to be with you today. Hope you're having a great week. What a great start to the week we've had already. I hope you had a chance to see this week's worship service. It was our children's Sabbath, and the kids did such a great job. Really enjoyed participating in that service and being a part of that service. If you haven't seen it, it's real easy to find. Just go to YouTube, type in Wrightsville United Methodist Church, and up will come the Children's Sabbath. And be sure to take a little while to check that out because it was really great. Once again, we're reading from Bob Goff's book. Again, I'm not writing these devotions. I'm reading from Bob Goff's book, Live in Grace, Walk in Love. And today, our scripture is Colossians chapter 1, verse 17. He is before all things, and in him all things hold together. And the title is God Doesn't Want Anything from You because everything you have is already his. Be grateful. I like that. Bob writes, parents save their kids' lives at least once a week until they're teenagers. They keep them from running into streets after the basketball that got away from them. They pull their hands away from the hot stove top. They invest in floaties and driver education classes and bicycle helmets. I think God has been like our parents in the ways he's sustained us. It hasn't always been obvious to us because he's done it so consistently for so long, we just assume that's how the world works. We can live our lives believing we've provided for ourselves through hard work and personal sacrifices, but this is only because we haven't seen the way he's guided us toward life when we went bounding toward danger. We didn't see him behind the person who stepped in to take our hand when we were on the verge of giving up altogether. It's easy to forget he breathed life into us in the first place, and he holds us together when we would have otherwise fallen apart. At every point, whether we've known it or not, God has protected us and sustained us. Our good behavior didn't earn it, and our failures haven't ruined it. When we get puffed up with pride about what we've accomplished, let's stop for a moment and give credit where credit is due. If you're financially secure, that's God's provision. If you're fit as a fiddle, that's God's mercy. If your marriage is thriving, that's God's love. We wake up to new days, we take our next breath, we dream dreams because of God's grace. We did nothing to earn any of this. God doesn't want anything from you because everything you have is already his. If you want to dazzle him, give him thanks by sharing what you've been given, freely, with gratitude, no strings attached. Our question for the week is, looking back on the last week, how has God been sustaining you? What a great question. How has God been sustaining you? Maybe take a moment and be grateful. Thanks for being with us, and thanks be to God. See ya.